Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Now, this is a story about an underwater doctor. His name is Dr. Octopus, MD, and Honours. This is not a story about a funny cat or puss, but a tale of a sea creature by the name of Dr. Octopus. He wanted to be a doctor looking after underwater creatures like cray and fish. And as you know, these are his favourite dish. He studied at the underwater university, where he quickly learnt his skills. Wrote up his notes fast with 8 pencils and his clever tentacles. He passed all exams and gained top honours. He chuckled to himself. All of those patients will soon be goners. He put up a sign outside his home. Dr. Octopus, MD with honours. All ailments cured in fish and crays. Most of my clients give me constant praise. If you are lacking speed or zest, I will soon have you looking your very best. One day a fish came along looking somewhat sad and said to the doctor, "Is my cough really that bad?" "I'll just check it out with my new sucker stethoscope," said the doc. Now the fish was soon transferred from the tentacle to the doctor's beaky mouth. "Just another tasty morsel. It's like money for old rope." His patients soon became wary when their relatives disappeared. The doctor said they were spotted by divers and quickly speared. These days, however, patients are few and far between. Now, one morning, an eel called in to see the doctor about his lack of spark in his life. The doctor said, "Oh, just test your reflexes by touching your head and tail with my special eel suckers." Now the poor old doctor, he lit up like a big Christmas tree. "Yoicks, you didn't tell me you were a blimmin' electric eel."
"Oh, sorry about that, boss. But I feel a lot better now, and I'll be getting on my way back to the power station for a recharge. See ya."
Good morning, Doctor. My name is Spiky Crayfish, and I've come along to see if you can tell me something about my loss of vision in both eyes. I'm getting on a bit now, you know, and, I thought I'd come and get you to check it out. Thank you.
Now the doctor says, "Just sit down on the sand, Spiky, and look straight ahead. Can you read the writing on that board sticking up in the sand?"
Now I can see the ball right, but I cannot see any writing on it whatsoever.
Now, folks, the tiny writing on the board said, "Today's special, crayfish mornay." Now then, Spiky, what can you see when I drop this black cap over your eyes?
Low me down, I can't see a thing.
Oh, that's all right, Spiky. I'll just transfer you to the testing department. Or in other words, the doctor's beaky mouth again, where he was quickly gobbled up. "Oh, what a lovely tasty morsel," said the doctor. "I hope there's plenty more patients like you today." The doctor has changed his appearance. With a seaweed hat, dark glasses.
I know nothing about those disappearances.
My advice to seagoing creatures is to keep clear of that hungry Dr. Octopus, who is not so friendly and only wants to make a meal of us. An octopus can be very clever, as they can hold heaps of brushes to paint a car, play a tune with 8 bells that you can hear from afar, hold and eat many ice creams, paddle a canoe, It's even amazing that they can change colour too. Here is just a few extra things of interest. Now, a seahorse arrived one day and asked the doctor, "Could you find me another saddle? This one is not very comfortable at all." And then there was the starfish, who said to the doc,
Say, Doc, I've been watching Star Wars. Can you fit me up with one of them warp drives, please? It'll help me move around a bit quicker.
Then there was a dogfish that turned up one day, and he says to the doc, "Can you organise a bigger bark for me, Doc? Scare away some of these idiots that are trying to eat me." Another time, 2 lady jellyfish came along and asked the doctor,
Can you supply us with some lovely sunburn cream, please?
Now, one of the strangest ones was Hillbilly, the hermit crab. He says to the doc, "Oh, say, Doc, have you got one of them rubber houses for me? Because I get sick of changing houses every 5 minutes when I grow a bit." And then, of course, you get the usual complaint, some old octopus that's run out of ink for his fountain pen, and a Perori fish that's got too many spots. A lady catfish came in one day and says,
Can you trim my whiskers, please, and supply me with some nice, colourful lipstick? Thank you, Doctor.
"I believe that the old doctor's finally retired to rejoin his old patients and others in Davy Jones's locker." Octo means 8, and puss is like a cat, very inquisitive. While scuttling about in an old undersea rubbish dump, an octopus found an interesting object shaped like a small pineapple with a ring attached. And yes, you guessed what Octo did. He used one of his tentacles to hold the gadget, while the other one pulled the ring. Well, this reminds us not to fiddle with things we know nothing about. Ask different people until the information leads to a correct description and usage.
This is the stupid octopus, speaking from Davy Jones's locker. Do be careful with those bombs and things. Bye-bye.